a little bit of time here already. And the Beyond guys told me I got a fast one. Atta girl. Actually, I want her to turn in. But when she gets really nervous, she won't turn in. So we just kind of work with her a little bit. She's got Anna Kay up against the gate they're videoing, so she's a little concerned about over there too. So it's okay. There we go. Like I said with Oniciferous is that I want her to know, I want her to turn in, and I don't always want to force it to go fast the other way. Atta girl. And when she goes off, I don't follow her with a lot of direct pressure. If you notice that, like I'm watching her out of the corner of my eye. I don't want to like always directly focus on her. You notice already how that she's like, you want me to stop? You want me to turn? You want like, she starts to get a little nervous. So I watch her with silent. You can watch her even quiet down now when I'm not full focus on her. But then there'll be times that I want her to turn, and I'm going to full focus her and let her go off and reward her without pressure. Let her go off quiet and just let her trot. Maybe not trot quiet, but go off quiet. And work on just turning her quietly, letting her look in, and I kind of look away. As much as I can get her to stand still is great. A little pinch there, so she felt like she had to run through there. I want her to look in and then kind of go the other way like that. And just nice and quiet. Sometimes the more you turn them, it'll slow them down. That they'll get, you can see how close she is right there. The bonus for this is that she's in a tighter pen. So she doesn't really have much of an option to get a little more closer, a little more intimate with me, which is good. I mean, those are really good interactions. Maybe you're wondering, how the heck did you get her over here? I have extra panels that I just lined them up from the round pen over there where she's been living all winter, and lined up the panels. So I just shooted her right down into this one, left the gates open, and moved her over. Worked out really, really well. And she went fairly quiet. Once she saw the open gate, she's like, I don't know if I want to go in there. And I kind of forced her just enough to quietly, as best as I could. And she saw the chute, and she ran down, just trotted right down through. So it worked out really, really well. I'm going to try to do this a little more consistently if the weather continues to work with us here this spring, to try to get her over here and work her. It's not that I can't work her over there. It's just really nice to have her a little tighter proximity, a little more intimate, a little closer. Atta girl. She stands there quiet. I'm going to walk away, just give her a little relief. I love to be a little closer to her. I don't want her turning in or out. I want her turning towards me. There we go. Some of this is her needing to know that I'm strong enough to lead before I even approach her. She doesn't really want to stand still long, and I haven't really worked her hard enough to really be pushy about that. We didn't really get a chance to bond much during the winter because the winter was so bad. I just basically fed her. Anna Kay got closer to her than I ever have. So I'm just working on closing that distance with her standing still. There was times I got super close in the other pen, and she just kind of take off like a bottle rocket, and which is okay. She's nervous, she's scared. I see her moving like that. I know my wolf range is too close, and so I won't go in any closer than that. And I'm still learning here myself, gang. So if you have suggestions, I'm game. Excuse me, but I want her to be comfortable in the distance I have. And so once I get her body tells me by a quiet head, by licking the lips, not dancing. See how she's kind of moving back and kind of moving around a little bit. It's telling me she's kind of weary, looking back and forth, back and forth. She's telling me, you're a little, you're pushing my wolf range. So I get a little bit of lipping or licking her lips right there, and quietness, and her ears are towards me, and she's licking her lips. Those are all really good signs where I can just try to maybe scoot in a little more. And if she starts to move too much, but the idea is to just allow there to be this comfort zone that she starts to get comfortable with me being in this close proximity. And I'm actually super grateful, even with Oniciferous and her, that I didn't get Mustangs that were real easy to get close to or to pet or just put a halter on. I'm actually have learned a lot because beyond this, I'm really good at, right? So, you know, getting a halter on, leading, that part of the training process is really very easy for me. This has been hard. And so what this has allowed me to do is I've had to take strides and learn a lot. And I learned a lot from Oniciferous, but I also want to learn a lot from Deborah. You can see I've closed in the distance quite a bit. But guys, this isn't about, I see a lot of people just kneel down or sit in the middle of the pen, or this is about me actually being able to stand up because that's how I'm going to have to be all the time, right? So I'm not going to find some sneaky way with hay or grain or just sitting in the middle of the pen. I understand that there might be a place for that, just becoming comfortable in the proximity of. But I really want to be able to approach her as I am right now, slowly but surely approach her and have there be a familiarity there and a comfort rather than trying to do it in a tricky way. And I'm not, her taking off, I'm not going to make a big deal about it. She just said, hey, you got into my comfort zone, dude. I'm not going to push her, but I do want the idea of is to stand still. The idea is for her to be there quiet and allow me to approach, even if it's in a different direction. And sometimes I try to work her back and forth, and I think she gets a little, so instead I'm going to let her go around, and I'm going to just change her quietly as much as possible. So she gets a little nervous. I'm going to let her change. Just starting to rain on me here, so I don't know with electronics, but because here's the thing. I want her to know I'm kind enough to care for her heart, which she doesn't really understand that yet, but that I'm also strong enough to lead. And so by me changing her, she's understanding that I have an authority level here that I'm going to push on her, right? And so, but I want to do it quietly. See how quiet she went off that time? I'm not going to put a lot of body pressure on her, not a lot of looking at her. But I want her to know that, I am going to move her, and she's going to need to respond to pressure. And so it's not just about getting close. That's important. But it's also about her knowing that I can lead her. And, there she licks her lips, and I'm in a decent wolf range right now. I'm going to see if I can not retreat from that, but just recover. Recover for some major footsteps from licking her lips. Again, I don't want her to shoot out like a bottle rocket, and probably wiser for me would be to walk away and relieve the pressure. My problem is I'm always pushing the limit, right? I'm like, get one more step, get one more this. The other idea too is to reward her in comfort. So if I get in close like this and she starts to lick her lips, again, I'm watching her out of the corner of my eye, and all my focus is not on her. Let me try to recover this a little bit. See her backing out on me. I'm just going to try to recover a little bit of it. I want her to be comfortable in proximity. Oh, there she goes. It's okay. No shame in it. Nope, I don't want her turning out. Nope, I don't want her turning out. I want her turning in. There she goes. There she goes. She's getting quieter as she's starting to lunge closer, work closer. There's not a lot of places get away, so I just have to keep working on proximity and then figuring out where's a good spot to reward her at that, to be close and intimate. She doesn't like me on her left side as much as she does her right, as it seems to me. There we go. Which I probably have to work on. Nope, no turning out. There you go. And then I want to turn her in. Nope. There we go. Yep. Sometimes it's just a matter of she's more scared of Anna Kay, which is a rare occasion. This is the story of my life here right now, gang. Getting within 8 to 10 feet pretty easily, but not much from there. Licking her lips, maybe a little bit I saw. The other thing is body language is huge. Cocking my hip away from her is actually a type of welcoming. Not that I'm expecting her to walk in, but welcoming her to me, such as like this, is telling her she can come in, or that I'm approachable, I guess I should say. So again, there's the back out. We kind of, the Nevada step is what I'm going to call it. Onesiphorus did it. I know of another Nevada Mustang that kind of does it and stands guard and backs out of areas. And so does Deborah. So I call it a Nevada step, but whoop. That a girl. Good girl, Deborah. Shalom, shalom. We've been saying that to her quite a bit. Like, just peace, right? Peace on you, relax. You're doing good, So we don't really have any time frame right now that I have to have her leading or in a trailer right now. We might have to do some Return of the Master Fasters here at my house here for a period of time. So, nope, turn, nope. Yeah, girl. I could push her and send her around more, but I'd rather keep her at this pace and quietness. She kind of has to shoot out a little bit when I get too close type idea, but her proximity is actually fairly close. I'm going to turn her. That a girl. Good girl, Deborah. And, I mean, you can see she's trotting closer to me than I'm able to walk up to her. So I just want this quietness to continue. But I see a lot of times people just trying to work on getting close. But there has to be the moving of the feet. There has to be this authority level where I'm not just here to touch you. I'm actually here to work you and to build that relationship. And guys, that's what horses do. They move each other. They push on each other. Get out of my spot. Or come with me, be in proximity. So groom with me. There's a lot of these things that we just want to pet. We just want to be close. We just want to have them walk around. There needs to be movement. There needs to be the pushing around. There needs to be the walk, trot, lope to show that you're actually in control of making some of this stuff happen. So I give you some fair warning on that. It's not just about getting close. It's great. I want to pet her. I want to groom her. I want to put a halter on her. I want to be able to lead her. I want to put her on a trailer. But it's also about she moves off that direction. Nope, I don't want that. So I tell her that. Nope, I don't want that. You have to be able to add pressure. Nope, I don't want that. So I'm going to keep adding this pressure until I get a good response. That a girl. That a girl. Notice her walk off. She's 10 times quieter that way, realizing that, oh, I did what the guy in the hat wanted. Nope, she's already looking away. So what am I going to do? I'm going to push her. I'm going to call her. Nope. Nope. So again, we're going to try it again right here. Got to think of like peeling her off the rail. Nope. Nope. Keep adding pressure. And I bet right there. Yep. Notice her go off. Quiet. She goes, she's already knowing that's my expectation of her. That's what I want. But to do so, she has to become vulnerable like that. She has to look in. Putting her hip to me is her protecting herself. Her having to turn in head first is life-threatening for the most part. So, well, gang, I know I spent a lot of time with my back to you, but whoop, the Nevada step, the backwards. I just want to get in proximity, but I want you to like and share, leave a comment. I know this is kind of our first spring Deborah share, I guess I should say debut, that we're kind of availing her here. She's lost a little bit of weight during the winter, but is recovering well. Good girl. Shalom, shalom there, sweetheart. Yep. So 1581 is her number. She's coming along. Good old Deborah, wild honeybee with a Nevada step. Hey guys, like, share. I want to keep you posted with stuff that we got going here. We're going to let Deborah be done there. You can see that she's quiet. I'm ending on a good note. Yep, didn't touch her. Yep, didn't even get within 4 feet of her. But definitely a success. She's coming out quieter than when I walked in, and is paying attention to me. And we're gaining some ground slowly but surely because I picked a fast one, so they say. So blessings on you. Like, share, subscribe so you can keep updated. And I can't wait to share dates for Return to the Master Faster. I promise you I'll get on that, and we'll set some dates so you guys can put them on your calendars. And I hope to see you there. Blessings, guys. We'll see you later.